Hi Aries, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth, I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader, and this is Tarot for your spiritual growth, my darlings, okay? That's what we do here at Key Wisdom. This is your love reading for the month of September. We're going to be looking at your energies, so how you're going to be feeling about love this month, and then we're also going to look at the person or situation that you're going to be facing. Okay, so whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whether this is related to family or other types of loving relationships as well, that will all be covered in this reading. Okay, my darling, so it's up to you to apply that. Now, the reason I do these readings is because love is the one of, I think, believe personally, the biggest space that we can find our karma, and it's got the most lessons to teach us about ourselves as individuals and help us to grow and heal and to expand. Okay, so we're going to be looking, as I said, first of all at you, and then we'll look at them or the situation, and then we'll also look at the key messages. Okay, so your key messages that you need to know for the month of September when it comes to love. Okay, Aries, I've already shuffled the cards and meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera, and then we'll get started on your reading. This is a seemingly very significant month for you guys when it comes to love, Aries. These are your key messages, okay? So your key messages when it comes to love over this time period, over the month of September. These are some clarifying cards. I'll know when they're ready to be pulled. I'm not sure where they go. I think one goes here, but I'm not sure, so I'll leave them there for now. And we've got the card at the base of the reading, always the perspective or that we need to see this time period through when it comes to love and relationships. And this is telling us that it's about you working hard in this new space, really, karmically, as it being number 8, in order to gain security in this relationship, or in order to gain security in your romantic life, or the circumstance or situation that you find yourself in. So this is you actually putting in energy and effort. Okay, Pentacles energy are all about the energy we expend in order to create security in our lives, and in this instance, security in our relationships. So for those people that are maybe in casual relationships, for example, that this potentially means that you're wanting to solidify that. Those of you that are in long-term relationships and it's been maybe difficult for you up to this point, now it's a case of working on how you can further secure it, spending more time, etc. We'll have a look as we go, we'll know more as we go, we'll look at this one right at the end and we'll treat it as an outcome card. And then, but these two are key messages. Okay, so what's the key things that you need to think about, realize, know about in the month of September? And this is the Knight of Swords. The phrase that came to mind as soon as I turned this card over was speak your truth. This is about speaking your truth this month when it comes to love. This is about acting on your truth, on what you know to be true, on what you know, on what you understand when it comes to love relationships. There's no holding back for you anymore, and that might go for the other person or the other situation that you're encountering in the month of September as well. But this is your key message. It's about speaking truth, and we can have conversations sometimes which seem brash, which seem bold, which seem forceful even, but that is what we need sometimes. Remember, karma is about necessity. It's about having experiences that we need in order that we can grow, heal, expand, love more, have more compassion. Okay, so for you and for potentially the personal situation you're facing this month in September, it's about speaking your truth. Okay, having those conversations. Again, we've got two active cards with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We've got two active cards. This energy of the things that you're going to do. Okay, so let's look at your energy first of all, Aries. Okay, so for you, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the this one, the Strength card, another 8 with a clarifier. We'll look at that in a second. We've got the Lovers card, wow, and we've got the Chariot. So seemingly, Aries, there is, I mean, I felt a significant energy when it comes to love for you guys. It's as if you're making strides this month. It's as if there is stuff that you want to do, the stuff that you want to say, there's things that you want to work on. So in your relationship, or if you're single by yourself, the Hierophant is the card, a card of institutions. It talks of institutions, and it talks about really the rules in our society and the things that we all live by, the rules that we agree to live by as a civilized society. Okay, but there's always that essence with the Hierophant is what you're going to listen to. Are you going to live your truth or somebody else's? So this is about you staying committed to the things that you want to say, that you want to bring into fruition, the things that you're trying to manifest. There's an energy of change here because it's as if this is a new way for you to do it. Maybe you're not usually as upfront. Maybe you're not usually someone who talks about the future, but there's a confidence that comes with this energy of the Hierophant. There's a confidence in knowing this is where I stand right now, but this is something that I want to create, I want to bring through. And how do you make that move? How do you create that stability? So for a lot of you, you are looking for stability in your relationships. It might be stability in the traditional sense of marriage, of children, of an engagement, moving in with a partner, for example. But you are clear this month, Aries, about what it is, what changes you want to make and what it is you want to do, and maybe the direction you want to go in. And I say that because we have got the Chariot, which talks about moving in a fashion, toward a space, toward things, toward experiences that are truthfully and authentically what we feel we are, who we feel we are, what we feel we want. So there's this energy of you wanting to be committed to that. And again, with the 8 of Pentacles, this additional energy of putting in the energy to create something stable, and a karmic cycle with it being number 8 that helps you to create something stable. Okay, whatever your situation is and whatever it is you want, and you want to put that work, that energy, that effort into securing that. We've got all major arcanas, okay, so of the main cards here. So we're seeing this, in fact, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So we are seeing strong progress, definitive steps, definitive conversations. You are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, indicated by the Knight of Swords, indicated by the Strength card. You are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. The Hierophant tells you, I know what makes me feel comfortable in a relationship, or not in a relationship, whatever. I know what makes me feel comfortable, but now I also know what I want. Which of these am I going to listen to? You know, there's a conventionality attached to the Hierophant, but it's up to you to choose whether you subscribe to that conventionality or not. And you know definitively now whether you do or not. And you also know definitively that you want to start taking actions, taking steps toward the type of security that you want. The Strength card always indicates, because it's, again, about our karmic cycles. And remember, we have karmic cycles in order that we learn, in order that we grow, in order that we develop spiritually, in order that we grow in compassion for ourselves and for the people. So we have karmic cycles for that purpose. So we know that the Strength card is a situation or circumstance or experience that demands that strength. So as I said, I feel like this is you going out of your comfort zone, or determined, wanting to go out of your comfort zone in order to secure the type of love or romantic situation, relationship, etc. that you want, that you're thinking about right now. Okay, this is the card that's coming out to clarify it. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I do feel like you guys, some of you know now that you want to get married, or that you, as I said, make that next step, that commitment, whatever that is for you. The 10 of Pentacles really is about manifesting your who you truly are, who you should be, what is written, your path, your destiny almost. It's about you putting in work, energy, and effort to manifest that. It takes a huge amount of strength because there are aspects of ourselves that always conform because it's good to conform. Conformity is good. Rules are good. Structure is good because that is what we grow within. I always use. Oh, everyone's going back to school this month in the UK and obviously around the world. You're just about to go back, or you've just gone back to school, and one of the things that I was known for when I was a teacher 10 years, when I was a teacher, is being very strict. Now, the kids loved me because I was strict, and I taught all the naughty children because I love to teach those type of children. And the reason that I feel they responded very well to me, and I always got outstanding when it came to the pupil relationships in my lesson observations, is because of my very strict and set boundaries. They knew that this is the area that you can work within. This is where we can work. And they are safe to express themselves. They are safe to explore. They are safe to imagine within this space. Beyond that, it's scary. So we have to have structures in society. We have to have things that we perceive as right or wrong because it helps us to understand what is right for you, what's wrong for you, what's necessary for you. This is the manifestation of that when it comes to relationships and love and the situation that you're thinking of. Now, we look and we have the Lovers card. So again, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8, my bosom, baby. Anyway, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know the drill. You know how to count, okay? Hopefully. The Lovers card here is next. And the Lovers card is let's talk about it about you as opposed to love, first of all. When it comes to you, it's about this acceptance of self. It's about this unification of self. It's about having you. When I say unification of self, your divine masculine, plus your divine feminine, plus your inner child, the woundings and the hurts and the traumas that we've had in our life. It's about embracing all of that. Our divine masculine refers to the actions that we take, the things that we do, and the things that happen to us out in the world. And our divine feminine refers to our innate wisdom and understanding, what we learn because of what we've been through, and also our acceptance of the necessity of our karmic experiences. There's a unification with the Lovers card. So this, again, when I'm saying to you guys about you understanding, manifesting yourself, manifesting the type of relationships that you want, facing those challenges, stepping out of your comfort zone, this is because you've gone through in September, you're going through this energy of unification, acceptance, compassion. So yeah, in the past I was no good in relationships, for example, or in the past I was treated badly, I was treated poorly, I was abused, for example. But I understand that, accept the things that have happened to me. I've worked through them. I can have compassion for myself. I no longer dislike myself. I no longer believe that I'm not worthy. Now I know that, etc., etc., etc. So with the Lovers card, we have this type of awareness, this type of self-love, this type of compassion that you apply to yourself. And it's this that helps you to move forward. So the Chariot energy is this unification of the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the yin and the yang, and the will to move forward with what we now know. So I now know that I was hurt in the past, but I also understand that this is now what I want, and that was the necessity that it was, and blah, 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 blah. So with the Chariot, we can move forward. We've got this number 7. Now, number 7s are a number of mystery, whereas number 6 is a number of beauty and harmony, okay, and balance. Number 7 is a number of mystery. And by mystery, we mean why. Why do I feel this? Why do I want this? Why do I desire this? And there's always this pull on what we should do. What's our external actions? What's our approach? And the balance of the Chariot and the balance of the number 7 is that our approach, our external actions, and our experiences in the world must take into account this beauty, this inner wisdom, this knowledge that we have learned because of the reflection and the acceptance of because of the things that we've experienced in our lives. So this is forward movement toward, we know, a situation, a circumstance, strength that shows us our strength, that potentially pushes us out of our comfort zone, because, you know, you have been a widow for many years, or you have been single for many years, or you have been in a relationship with the same person for many years and it's not been working, or it's not been what you wanted. You know, now you understand, okay, this is what I've learned, this is what I've got, this is what I now need to do to go forward. And it just demands you push yourself out of that comfort zone. So let's have a look. I feel like this may be linked to the Lovers, but I'm not 100% certain. I think it is. This is related to the Lovers card. So another major arcana card here, and we've got the star card. You know what, the foresight, the awareness, the wisdom of the star card. This is something that is palpable when you see this energy. There's a confidence that comes with the star card, because you know that there is something beautiful and pure and blessed for you. Success. In this instance, the star card clarifies the Lovers card. So this is a card of success when it comes to love, of destined experiences, of karmic experiences, like I was talking about. Again, karma, love gives us the biggest opportunity. Relationships, family, love gives us the biggest karmic opportunities in this world. It gives us the most experience, the most chance, to expand, to grow, to broaden our horizons, to learn compassion and to heal. And it suggests and signifies this, that you've been on a journey, Aries, when it comes to love, when it comes to your current relationship, your single status, whatever your status is, you've been on a journey. And actually with the star card, it's saying this journey has, one, not been in vain, two, has been exactly how it should be, the necessity of it. Because what this journey, that you've been on and that you're going on in September, it's leading you toward that type of love. Now, I talked about love as you, how it affects you, but this is also obviously about a soulmate union, or a twin flame union. Two people coming together because they want to further deepen, explore their compassion, their healing, their capacity for love. This is what the Lovers truly represents, not, you know, and we have these two people choosing to come together, seemingly choosing to come together, but there is an element, an essence of destiny. So for some of you, it may seem like you may meet someone and you may act in a way different this time, because it feels different, because it feels closer, it feels more intense, it feels more passionate, and you may want to act on it this month. And that would be you going against the things that you used to do in the past. It's new for you to do that, but you do it, and you must do it because you are being guided to. So if you feel pulled in a direction this month, in September, when it comes to love and relationships, take it, go for it. Okay, so let's look at the person or the situation that's coming toward you in the month of September. So we've got Judgment card, we've got the Fool card, we've got the Emperor, and we've got Death card. So we've got, again, I mean, I can't express, I mean, you know how you know, the significant, you know, the major arcana cards are. They are basically our soul journeys that are going on. They're sort of the archetypes, if you will, the archetypal energies of a key experience, of a key karmic cycle. And so the type of things that you can expect to feel and face when we have major arcanas. And we're pretty much all major arcana in this deck, in your reading. So it suggests that there's huge shifts, important, significant steps and strides that you're wanting to make in the month of September when it comes to love. Now, the person or situation coming towards you is intense, and we know this because it's something that is going to make you, both of you, them, feel quite exposed. The Judgment card talks about truthfulness, honest conversations. It talks about a situation or circumstance that is revealing, so something happening that reveals something about yourself, about your inner fear, but your inner love, or your inner capacity to grow, etc., or anything like that. Huge revelations come with the judgment energy, because it's a number 20. So number 2 is about partnerships, it's about duality, it's about commitments, it's about putting work that you've already invested, it's about agreement, it's about understanding. That's why it's about clarity, that's why it's about truthfulness as well. And the 0, like we have here, the Fool card, is about the opportunity. It's about the beginning of. So it's about what this new commitment, person, situation can teach you, can show you, can reveal to you about yourself. So when I said to you about this lovers, that's about, as I said, 2 people coming together because they want to deepen their understanding, their compassion, their love of not only themselves but of somebody else, of the world, of people in general. Because that's what love should do for us. It should open us up. It should help us and allow us to blossom. And it seems that we have that mirroring almost on both sides. For some of you, it's going to be a new person. So if you are single on your own, there's 100% new experiences coming towards you that are going to potentially be very surprising, very out of the blue, and you're going to respond to those experiences in a way that you would not normally, but it's love, and it's the star, it's destiny, and the security there. So you're willing to do what it takes. You're willing to take those actions because you feel it, you understand, you know that this is different, you know that this is new, this is special. And that goes for those people in committed relationships already. There is a shift with you in what you do, in how you interact with your partner, in how you work together, that helps you both to expand. If you're single, this is you obviously wanting to transform from that and understanding why you have been single and wanted to be single for such a long time. Now, judgment is clarified by this card here, 2 of Cups. I mean, you can't not write this stuff. Can't write it, can you? There is a mirroring on both sides. Remember what I said about 2s being duality. So what you feel, I feel, what you feel, they feel. There's a mirroring. And as I said, you might not have felt this level of intensity, this connection with somebody before. But you've got the soulmate card here, and you've got the divine masculine, divine what's it called, twin flame union here with the lovers card. My mind totally went blank then. You've got the twin flame loves here as well. So we know that when, as I said, love has the largest capacity to show us our karma, and we grow with that, we grow within that, we learn from that, we heal with that. You both feel the same. We've got another 2. I explained what the 2 is. We've got another 2 here with the 2 of Cups. We both feel the same, and it might mean having tough conversations for those people that are in relationships and have been in relationships, or if this relates to your family, having tough conversations with those people, the people that you love in your family, whatever. But there's a want and a will to manifest a level of security and to transform a way that you've been. I feel like for those people that are single and have been single, the person that's coming towards you is also in that same situation. They've been single and they're wanting to transform from that as well. They're wanting to start anew. So there's, as I said, mirroring on both sides, okay? Whatever your personal situation is. We've got the energy of the Fool card, which, as I said, is this opportunity for a new beginning. This is where we are when we are ready. This is when you feel ready. So for the person or situation coming towards you, they are ready. They are ready. And they could be a fellow Aries, actually. We've got Aries here, and we've got Sagittarius here, so 2 fire signs, but it could be anyone. There's a lot of signs are represented here, and the signs, Taurus and Gemini, Cancer, so you know the signs, Aquarius, so the signs, but there could be, just because they're in this pile and this is what or who might be coming towards you, that's why I said it could be Aries. But this energy of the Fool card is ready, being ready, knowing that you're ready, wanting to start taking action toward the thing that you want, and the opportunity is there. And the opportunity is there, as I said, on both sides, for both of you, for you, Aries, and for the person coming towards you, or the situation coming towards you. They want what you want. If you want this security, which you seemingly do, they want that security too. Your feelings aren't pretend, they're not fake. There's a real connection, there's a real tie bond. It's like a rope. I can literally see it. I told you, you can't be in my head, but just believe me, it's there. It's almost like a rope is there between the two of you, and that might really indicate the strength of the magnetic pull and the passion that you feel for this other person. The Emperor, number 4. Okay, so we've got Emperor number 4 next. So as I said, that's your card, that's Aries card, so it could be a fellow Aries, but it also is suggesting of somebody it's the divine masculine. So I talked about the divine masculine, divine feminine. This is the divine masculine. This is that strength that comes from understanding and reflecting on our experiences, my experiences in the past. This is this person. So that's why I say they could have been in a similar situation for you. They could have been married previously before. They've divorced now, or they could be widowed. But they understand the impact of the experiences. They understand the weaknesses. They understand the places where they have lacked compassion for themselves. And that's why now they are confident, because they are ready now to move forward. Okay, they're ready now to move forward, to move steps towards you. I mean, we've got 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got this progress, and this progress is moving towards you. This Emperor is moving towards you. The divine masculine is moving towards you. This is action. So we've got action. So I said to you right at the beginning, we've got action here, having those conversations, asking that person out. You might not do that. You wouldn't potentially do that. But if you see someone in a bar and you don't usually approach, or you don't usually speak or accept a drink, as long as obviously you see that it's not been spiked, blah, 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 but you know, all the safety stuff. But you're going to be doing stuff, you're going to be going toward it as opposed to going away from it. And that's not just you, that's this person as well. So whether you're in a relationship and it's been failing, you know, you feel like you've been trying, and she's not been trying. Now we're both on the same page. We're both trying. We both want the same thing. There's an ending to what has been. So for both of you, there's a new foundation that's starting to be created. There's a new way of working when it comes to love. There's a new way of approaching love, of approaching romance. When we have the Death card, it's strange to say one of my favourite cards in the deck, but when you see this, you know that the intensity, the stress, the things that you've been going through that have been dragging you down when it comes to love romantically, and this is for them, because remember, this is their cards. We know when we see the Death card that you've been through it already. Death is not the process. Death's a process, I should say. It's not the act of. It's a process, and there's lots of energy that leads up to this transformation. There's a lot that goes before this ending. So this person that's coming towards you, or the person that you're with, blah blah blah, family, whatever, whoever it is for you, are wanting to transform and change where they're at. They've been on a journey. You've been on a journey. Similar, but different. Yours has been about learning compassion and about really understanding who you are. Why you've been where you've been romantically. Your journey's really been about that. This other person that's coming towards you, or their situation, your partner, whatever, this person has been hurting from a previous treatment and trying to sort of heal from that, trying to heal from a previous situation. So you've had healing. Obviously, you've both gone through healing, different, but just slightly different approaches. Yours was about self-love, your healing. And this person's, or situation, this person was about overcoming a potential betrayal, someone else letting them down and them having to sort of grapple with the challenges of that. Okay, overcoming that. Now, final key message. So remember, key message this month, we've got the first one, which is speak your truth. Take action in the direction that you want to go in. And we've got, look, you're coming actually in towards each other. So this person could actually be then an earth sign. So it could be a Taurus, because Taurus was, even though it's here, it's the first card out. So it could be Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with it being a Knight of Pentacles. But again, we've got movements. You know, we look at all these horses we've got here, these entities that are going to move us around, that's going to get us from one to the next, from one space to the next. This is that person moving methodically. So this is you, him, them, methodically putting in energy and effort to manifest security, basically doing this. This is the act of, this is what it feels like. So it feels slow, but it's progress, it's movement, and it's actually doing things. It's not just sort of making yourself feel better, you know, geeing yourself up, telling yourself, yeah, I'm great, I'm worthy. I mean, that's all great, but that's what you've been doing, and that's what they've been doing anyway. Now it's about actually doing the things necessary to create the relationship that you want. So that is saying, if you're living together with your partner or whatever, if you're wanting to live there, asking that person to move in with you, for example, or it's, you know, having conversations about moving in together, or it's being polite to each other, or it's responding to each other's messages immediately. What, you know, stuff like, it's actually taking the doing the things, the actual things, and responding to the messages and good morning and all that stuff, you know, being polite to each other, being kind to each other, making each other cups of tea, whatever, I don't know. But this is the type of things that, these are the acts that we take, the actions that we take, the things that we do in order to manifest the security in our relationship. And you are willing to do it, and they are willing to do it too. Beautiful reading, Aries. What a beautiful reading for September. I mean, let me know how it goes. I mean, I'm excited for you guys, those people that have been single, those people that have been on this journey, and you can apply, it might be the other way around, because it's the same. You both feel the same though. You both wanting the same going forward. You know, there's going to be movement, there's going to be progress. It's a significant month for you when it comes to love, and it looks absolutely beautiful because it's balanced on both sides, and we've got security, abundance, and destiny and action on both sides, you know, acting on our truth, speaking our truth, and not only speaking our truth, doing things that are necessary to ensure our security, working with it. Okay, so that's beautiful. Excellent, Aries. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, my darlings. Okay, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, obviously watch your healing intuitive readings for the time until the 12th of September. Okay, and obviously you can follow Kiva Some Tarot on Instagram, on Facebook. Feel free to share this video on your Instagram, your WhatsApp, with your lover, or with, you know, your friends, your family, if you think it might be helpful to them too. I will remind you also to check out the astrology for September if you just want to have a clearer idea of sort of the energies of Virgo season and the impact of the Hermit energy on us right now. Thank you so much for being here, my darlings. Have a wonderful, loving, romantic September. I'm excited for you guys. It's going to be beautiful. Take care, my darling Aries. Bye.